Well, let's move on to other news now. And as the health condition of Pakistan's former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif continues to be critical, a tweet by his personal physician has claimed that any more delay to send him abroad for medical treatment could be life-threatening. The former Prime Minister's family has approached the Lahore High Court in this regard. Now, Pakistan's government's resistance to permit its former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif to travel abroad for medical treatment has now brought his personal doctor into the picture and baffled many people in Pakistan. This tweet by his physician, Dr. Adnan Khan, speaks volumes about how the delay in the treatment is taking a huge toll on his health, which is worsening by the day. He says, and I quote, "The former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's health status remains critical. Special medical board of Punjab government, comprising an eminent medical professionals, recommended travelling for medical treatment abroad to a centre of excellence. The delay could have serious adverse health and life consequences." The doctor has tweeted that the medical board's report too, which paints a grim picture of his patient, says, and I quote, "Since his shifting to Sharif Medical City, since the shifting of Nawaz Sharif to the medical premises on November 6, the condition of Nawaz Sharif has worsened significantly. He has developed steroid-induced behavioral changes. The board reports that the former Prime Minister has failed to respond to the conventional first line of treatment. He has developed transient episode of amnesia and is unable to sleep due to nocturia, a medical term for excessive urination at night. The board then recommends to shift him abroad to a centre of excellence of his choice. Nawaz Sharif is serving a sentence for a corruption case and needs permission of the Pakistani government to travel abroad. He obtained bail for 2 months last month from the court. But to travel abroad, the government has ordered him to deposit an indemnity bond and a surety of a whopping whopping $4.48 million. And Nawaz Sharif has refused to pay the amount and has approached the Lahore High Court to consider immediate release. The matter is pending in court with the Imran Khan government opposing the claim. And Anas Malik is now joining us live for the latest on this. Anas, even as we've been continuing to report that Nawaz Sharif's health is only worsening, there is both indecision on the side of the Pakistani government and also reluctance to send him abroad.
Well, absolutely, Bharvi, you rightly said so that the government is currently not taking any decisions, or rather, it's not taking any onus of responsibility of letting Nawaz Sharif out, given the fact that they've taken things so far. Imran Khan, the Prime Minister himself, has taken things so far that it is at that point of no return amidst that slogan of accountability and quote-unquote recovering those looted assets of the country. Now, Nawaz Sharif, who was bailed out on the 29th of October, he continues to remain critical. Today, his doctor, his personal physician, Dr. Adnan, he shared a report on Twitter, and he said that as of that report, the medical report has also said that Nawaz Sharif needs to be taken abroad at the earliest. The platelet count is significantly reducing. They're not able to diagnose the exact reason why is that so. Now, on Tuesday, the federal cabinet had said that Nawaz Sharif can go abroad, a one-time permission, but on conditional basis. On Wednesday, a subcommittee of the federal cabinet that was basically tasked to look after this, they put down a condition of an indemnity bond for about which roughly amounted up to $4.48 million US. On Thursday, yesterday, the brother of Nawaz Sharif, Shehbaz Sharif, he in a press conference rejected the government's proposal of submitting a surety or an indemnity bond with regards to taking Nawaz Sharif abroad, and he said he approached the court instead. Yesterday, we saw unprecedentedly that the matter was taken up within hours of Shehbaz Sharif's press conference by the court, and yesterday as well the matter was adjourned. Today the matter has been taken up by the Lahore High Court once again, and the government is currently contesting that the Lahore High Court does not have jurisdiction over the matter since the case is in Islamabad and it is the jurisdiction of Islamabad. Now, Shehbaz Sharif has filed two petitions, one at the Islamabad High Court and one at the Lahore High Court. The Islamabad High Court is yet to be fixed. The petition at the Islamabad High Court is yet to be fixed, seeking the unconditional removal of Nawaz Sharif's name. But if I take you back in time, as I said, things have been taken to that point of no return from the government itself that it needs a face saving as well, and that's the reason they're putting the ball back into somebody else's court, precisely court in this the judiciary in this matter, because in 2016 as well, if I take you back in time, the then dictator, the former dictator, and then absconder Musharraf, who was General Pervez Musharraf, who was wanted, he was to go abroad, but the PML government was resisting that. But then they saw that option that the court, we saw an order from the court, and then he was allowed to go abroad. So the onus of responsibility was shifted from the government towards the court. That is exactly what the Imran Khan government is trying to do right now. Yes, Bharvi.
All right, Anas, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the latest health updates there of Nawaz Sharif.